Man, damn, I've been trying to get up. Family is going down here, Gye-Nyame journey. Man, do I have a story for you about our people. Man, y'all see I put up market day, so we're gonna have to discuss the market day before we get all into that. Let me send out this black signal. The black signal need to go out. Black signal is up and is launched. Pow. Boom. We are streaming on all, let's see. We're streaming on all cylinders so far. I need to open up the lines. Let's go on and open up the lines. We're going to open up the lines. Let's open up the lines, family. Let's open up the lines. What y'all think? Should we open up the lines now or should I wait? Open up the lines now or should we wait? Let's go and open up these lines. Bring me my coffee because I don't want you doing no crazy stuff to it. We're going to open up the lines now. We're going to go to the Uber conference. We're going to open up the screen. So when somebody calls in, y'all will know for a fact that we got it. And I also, damn, I forgot to put up the chat. So I need to put up the chat. That's what I was supposed to do with that window. So we're going to put up the chat as well. All right, cool. Black signal has went out. Family, come on, gather in. We got to talk. We got to talk. We got to talk. We got to talk. I got to let y'all know, man. I got to let y'all know the state of the market and the things that we have working against us. Yes, I've been making moves. Having discussions, and been getting surprises. Yes. Been getting not good surprises either, family. Not good at all. So gather one, come all. Come on, you might put a little bit too much. So I'm making a culturally appropriate coffee, and as you can see, it's kind of yellow because I put more bee pollen in it. We're gonna experiment with it. We're gonna let that sit for a second. We're gonna push it down. We got everything set so that it can get airtight. All right, so man, family, I just got to tell you, I have to let you know some of the stuff that's going on. The chat is moving kind of slow, but on Spreaker, I could at least post up the number. Let's post the number up on Spreaker. Let's do that. Call in line 614-556-4535. Boom. All right, family, because listen. Brother Kwame, have you been getting your text? Because we got a meeting today. Sent up the address. Let's see. All right, cool. That chat is up. Let me post up. Call in number 614-556-4535. Family, I will give me a little bit of time before you call in, and this is why. Very simply, because I want to do the toast, because I have very limited time. I have a meeting that I have set up for 1 o'clock, and I was slow getting up. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. Get your ticket. I ain't talking about that, Black thing. I'm talking about the message about the meeting today. Here's your ticket. Watch the brother get wicked. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, hey man, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. When I tell y'all what happens, y'all gonna understand. Because I got to do my diatribe. But before we do that, first off, I want to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is the one and only Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Guess what, family? This is a Heart of a Simba production, and this is the Daily Toast. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. That's right. Grab your glass, grab your health drink, grab your water, take your bath. Drink your water. Man, I'm high, but I gotta go back to my business. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath, man, feel so good. Drink, 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 drink. And who should we say? Breathe, breathe, then drink. How you doing, Auntie? Grab your glass for some water. Get your body with that water. Twist the cap of that water. Now pour your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Now you gotta move your body, family. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move! Move your body. Drink, drink, drink. Move, move, then drink. Out. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Move and drink toast. Oh, breathe, live, move, toast. Take your breath. Lift and pour and drink. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Take your breath. Happy New Year's out to you. Lift your glass. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. I think I will. Drink, 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 drink. Take your breath, take your breath, take your breath. Lift your glass, lift your glass, lift your glass. Move your body, move your body, move your body. Take your ancestors. Drink, breathe, lift, move. Breathe, live, drink, move, little girl. All right, family. Yep, oppositional defiance is what we have going on here. So, hey, it's cool because regardless of, they drinking their water, they moving their body, they be running around here doing flips and stuff. So, hey, we cool. Hey, go on the pose. I'm gonna use the Jedi. Well, actually, I'm a Sith. If I was in Star Wars, I'd be a Sith. I'm gonna use that Sith mind power and get them to move around. All right, so family, we're about to do this toast. I gotta finish up this water real quick. I'm gonna open up the lines, but I would suggest to call after we toast. But there's a bunch of stuff going on as far as building this market and family. And I feel, make sure you close that screen. And I feel, listen, I am conflicted because, all right, so, soon as because I've been secretly thinking about this market thing, and I've been mentioning it to a couple of people about doing the market. And so I'm setting up the meeting. We got the meeting today, and we're gonna meet about that. And I don't want none of that. And that's one of the things we're gonna meet about. One of many things that we're gonna meet about, but definitely getting the stuff together for this market piece. And I'm hyped. I'm excited because like, damn, we can actually do this. I walk through the building. I look and see how many tables we could do, and we could set up about 60 tables, and we could have all the hallways popping. You know what I'm saying? We got more than enough people on the black signal, and we get more people on the black signal. That's not a problem. We got a whole vendors list that we could go through. Um, and then on top of that, I want people to understand this is not just like African vending stuff. So we're not just asking for people that selling shea butter and books. We're asking for people with an array of different services that need a space where they could come and they could go and let people know that they exist. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about t-shirt makers. We're talking about yoga teachers. We're talking about meditation teachers. We're talking about drug prevention and alcohol detox and all that. Everything that you could think about where you could go and set up a table and let people know about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because part of the next step in the cultural stabilization is when we didn't show that we could do the holidays. We're doing the holidays. Now, what about market day? Can we do a market day? Because the market is where you can see the energy of the community flowing, or in other words, that blood of the community flowing, that those transactions that happen between people, those transactions that formulate some type of relationship. So, well, hell, I might as well go on into it. Where my music at, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Because, Shaka say, man, whenever you go off into your stuff, man, you got to have the music. One day I have somebody here that could go on and handle it for me. You know what I'm saying? Say, all right, there you go. Get the music going. Well, anyway, so, I'm feeling good. I'm hyped. I'm feeling like, oh, man, we on to the next step. We on to the next step, right? What happened? What happens, you guys? Can you turn it up? What happens? What happens? So I'm sitting in the school. Just yesterday, sitting in the school, like, boom, getting my mind ready for this meeting, trying to look at how it's going to impact the school and how we be able to recruit for the school and how we going to be able to do a whole lot of stuff, man. And somebody bring a handle to me. A handle off of one of the doors. Anybody that's been in my school, we got those big, heavy-duty handles. So for somebody to bring me a handle, like, what is it? So this is a handle. I know it's a handle. Why you know what I'm saying? Why are you putting it on my desk? I ain't maintenance and shit. Like, well, we just wondering, the handle is broken. We're just wondering if it happened while y'all was doing Kwanzaa here. Mind you, I just got done talking about doing the market and getting the buy-in and shit. And I'm sitting up here like, so somebody went to a random classroom and broke a handle. Now we don't know if it's somebody during Kwanzaa. We got cameras. I'm gonna find that out. And I'm gonna do the damage control. Family, damage control is already on, right? We're gonna handle it. But what comes up is, how can I talk about moving forward when every time we try to take a step forward, some foolishness, some fool comes and do something that can be linked to what we're doing as far as building the community? I don't understand it, but I do understand, right? Because people always talk about agents and shit like that, and the one thing I be telling people is, family, they don't know. Our enemies don't have to deal with agents no more. I'm using one of them major agents right here to talk to you, right? They could track everywhere I go on my cell phone, even if I turn my tracking on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They could hear every conversation that I have if there's a cell phone in the room. They can see all the texts that we be sending. Then we post up on Facebook and shit. This is why I be telling people, listen, I'm not concerned about it because I'm not doing nothing wrong. They coming at me like, come on, come on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not concerned about that. What I'm saying is we act like there has to be somebody with some ill intentions. When in fact our community is so sick that someone in the midst of what we doing will transform into Agent Smith. Y'all know Agent Smith off of The Matrix. You know what I'm saying? This is why they told Neo, they said never go into crowds. Why? Because anybody in that crowd is a conduit through which Agent Smith can and start shooting at you. Close that door, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what happens with them. See, and this is not the first time that this done happened. You know what I'm saying? I always have to do damage control. Like, I had one time, I had a young person go down to the end of the hall and just start tearing shit off the wall. Teachers work hard to put up their billboards. We had somebody within the group go down and just start tearing shit up and then start throwing shit at the wall. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so of course it's film. I say you go to school here. You family. Why would you do this? Because I was mad at somebody. So what the fuck that got to do with us? Why are you putting everything we doing at risk? And I'm saying this to all of us. We all have to be vigilant when we come together. Because there is a spirit or something that flows through that makes it okay for us to destroy anything that's ours. Even if it's just crazy, man. So I'm sitting up here like, God damn, how am I supposed to go talk with, you know what I'm saying? I'm bold enough to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, boom, all right, boom, here's the money for the door. We got other money in there. Plus, I'm insured. I make sure that Gye-Nyame is insured. You know what I'm saying? So if any, because we got to think like this. This is what one of my younger brothers taught me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dog, listen, I'm with you, but you need to make sure you got insurance. So I got insurance. So every month I make sure that automatically insurance money is deducted. So that when we come together to meet, I got everything, almost everything that could possibly happen covered far as us as a group. But I shouldn't have to rely on insurance. You know what I'm saying? We have to be able to rely on each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm praying that somebody came in from the outside and just went down there, because there wasn't nothing missing in the room. It was just an act of aggression. An act of aggression. And it's like people be putting everything we do at jeopardy over foolishness. And I know it ain't just happening in Columbus. Is a virus, is a sickness, is a pain, is a cry for help. Right? And I'm just like, yo, I would love for the individual that did it, rather than me finding out on camera and having people bring it to me. I would love for you to already have had a conversation with me if it's somebody in our family or somebody in our family know who did it. I would love for you to have that conversation with me so that we can get you the help that we can, so that I can already go in and already know what's going on and not be blindsided. See, because that's the worst part about it. When you get blindsided by somebody that you wouldn't even expect. You know, and it's like, yo, so, it's like, boom, the same place we talking about setting up a market with thousands of people coming, building it up to where we be able to have a capacity of thousands of people coming, where the elders could come and they could walk and they could shop and get their exercise in. You know what I'm saying? Where people could come and they could network, where we could bring in educational speakers, where we could have martial arts demonstrations, African dance demonstrations, yoga demonstrations, all going on at the same time while there's a hot band or DJ mixing it up with food from different vendors. I'm talking about a real market, family. I'm talking about moving our community from a place of where we're just always having to beg for grants and shit to a place where we can at least as a group say that we have something happening and that we are able to generate business amongst ourselves. But that's enough of that. Got that off my chest. I gotta hurry up because I gotta get out of here and get to this meeting. And so family, I want to thank you for participating. I got two of my aunts, Auntie Loretta, Auntie Georgia. How y'all doing? Happy New Year's. Brother Kwame up. I don't know who else is up, but hey, been running my mouth. I gotta drink my water. I'm drinking my water. Then we're gonna do our toast. I'm gonna get my coffee ready. And if y'all want to talk and discuss, we can because the lines are open. And it will let me know as soon as somebody call in. You're welcome to call in. But like I said, I'm gonna finish this toast. All right. So today we have the lemon, lime, and ginger. Let's see how that do. Y'all know you got to have, when you open up one of the bottles of this Gye-Nyame brew, family, you got to be prepared. Man, I think that new tea really settled this shit down. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I got to figure out the science. See, because look, it's moving. Let me move it up close. It's moving, but it's not crazy. Y'all see that? Look, you see it up at the top, but it's not exploding. And this is the way we want to get it. So I'm gonna save a little bit for my coffee. Cleveland, can you go out to my car and get my coffee cup? It's real. It's thicker than usual, but it's still carbonated, which is beautiful to me. I mean, that's beautiful. And I just bottled up 2 more gallons. So, if anybody want a gallon? Got it. Lemon and lime. It's coming off it. Beautiful. So let's go and get our ancestors. I got the new book. I got the names. The new names in there. So we'll stack this book up until next Kwanzaa, and hopefully, well, I don't know how to put that. You know what I'm saying? Because not hopefully, but we will be able to have 3 pages. Maybe we'll have 3 pages. Maybe the family will grow, and we'll have 3 pages of ancestors in there. That sounds kind of creepy. Be like, I hope, you know what I'm saying? So I hope we get new people with new ancestors in. You know what I'm saying? So that we can go on and stack it up and have 3 more pages, or have 3 pages instead of 2 pages. Or maybe we'll grow exponentially. I don't know. Maybe we'll need to get a whole book just for our ancestors. All right, so first, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you call the Creator, we lift up our glass and we toast. We toast to that Creator. We salute to that Creator. We uplift and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our list of our ancestors, family. Oh man, the stars of the show. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Tex, Senator Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia, William Walton, Chris and Fanny Gatson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Avar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, L, Normal X, Pet My Ra, Pet My Ra. That was a good brother. Where am I at? Normal X, Pet Mount, Rob Malika Pacour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jean, J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCray, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Lyndon Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, May Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Franklin Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Rennie, Sterling Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brendan Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dilamon Aries, Jean and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Hadley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Prentup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Cadney, James Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Reservoir Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Father Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Torre, Greg G2 Gibson, Donald Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim Gaucher, Georgian Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniels, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman, Kate Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Alden Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath. No, it's Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Manila, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Greenback, Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Randy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Mira Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Ruby Brown, Charles Walker, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Jabea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Checkham Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, and Shelby McClendon. Shots go up, ancestors are raised, and we, as a collective, say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on to the present moment. We know that everything happens in the moment. We never wake up in the future. We never wake up in the past. We wake up in the present moment. So all of our power lies in the moment. So if we are going to change, it's not going to be tomorrow, because there is no tomorrow, because you only exist in the now, right? Now, this is our realm. This is our time. The past is our ancestors. The present moment is ours. The future is our children's. And we need to be able to do everything that we can so we can keep that continuum going, right? Our ancestors are depending on us to lay the foundation for our future generations. Why? Because our ancestors recycle and come back through. You understand what I'm saying? This is why, if you look at a lot of our ancient cultures, and you look even up into this day, where sometimes we look to see who this baby reminds us of, right? We have been talking about people coming back through. We come back through our bloodline, right? So we have to maintain the bloodline. We are the defenders of the bloodline. That's why it's important for us to start circling the wagons now, because we are not only responsible for our personal lives, we are responsible for our family lives, we are responsible for our tribal lives, and we have to make sure that we are here. Our ancestors and our children are depending on us. They're depending on us to be able to build. They're depending on us, family. And the piece that we have to be able to do, we have to be able to justify their belief and work, right? And this moment allows us to work. So to make it quick, today we are on Kuumbaa creativity. For those that don't speak the language, the modern principle today is order. The color is orange. I ain't feel like putting on an orange shirt. I was running behind. Hermetic law, cause and effect. Male name, it's your day. Kwame, it's your day. It's your day, Kwame, it's your day. Female name, Ama, it's your day, Ama. I know some Amas too, right? All right, so that's the present moment. We lift up and we say, Ashe. What happens after that? After that, we salute our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We remember them. We not even remember them. We lift up our glass to them before they are even born. We salute them to signify our connection with them and us understanding our responsibility. And we toast you because we're gonna make sure you have a foundation to stand upon. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Where we go from there, brother Hakim. From there, we toast all of our relations, all of them around us, from rocks, trees, everything around us. We salute. You know what I'm saying? Because we need all this and all human beings in order to survive, really, right? You just gotta look out for us, right? Lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? This that personal, that selfish libation. Family, get it. What do you need? What are some of the small little things that you can go and throw out right now that you could get that can help make this a more powerful moment for you? We say, Ashe. From there, family, last but not least, I toast the most talented, beautiful, most powerful, most inspiring person in the room. And you know who that is? That's you. Don't be looking around. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. You. Right there. Yeah, you. Yeah. Lift up your glass for yourself. Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. We will be back to the regular cycle coming this Umoja. So we finished the toast. So the lines are open if y'all want to talk. Come on. 614-556-4535. Once again, the number is 614-556-4535. Did a good job on that. All right, but yeah, family, we got thousands and thousands of challenges and obstacles to overcome, but we're going to do it. We're going to press forward regardless of the fuckery, and we are going to build. Because I have no choice. I got kids, right? And if you look at, do you ever wonder? I want y'all to think about this. Do you ever wonder when they put up the teenage, the young adult unemployment rate? Do you know why black teens unemployment rate is so high? Let me go and push this down while y'all think about that. Y'all can see it clearing out a little bit. French press is dope. Use that vacuum motion and those filters to push all of the sediment down. And you know what? I didn't even stir that. I should have stirred that first. I wonder how much better it would be if I stirred it. Let's bring it back up. I'm going to stir it first. Didn't follow the instructions. Let's stir it up. Mix it up a little bit. So, put it back in. Create that vacuum seal. Yep, I got it on the right side. Press again. Y'all can see it's a little bit oranger this time. Because that's that bee pollen, right? Which can be found at the market if we get the market. I'm just telling y'all, we can have all types of stuff. We can have people up to with all types of herbs. I said herbs. I ain't say herb. I said herbs. Don't come up in there, we ain't got no dispensary yet. I'm telling y'all, shit, that dispensary shit don't sound like a bad hustle. Just a matter of, where you going to put the money because the federal government won't allow you to put that money in the bank. So, So, all right. We got that. We got that was coconut oil, like I told y'all, to kind of, grab onto stuff that comes from our culture and start using it. Now, one day I'm going to try, I ain't built up the courage to use some palm oil in my coffee, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it one day. Turn it till I find the lines, which also help filter out extra stuff. And we pour. Ah, ah, just a little bit too much. Then also, we add a little bit of ambrosia for that little sweetness and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not playing with your family. I'm not playing. You know, that ambrosia coffee. Since people can invent their own coffees, we got bulletproof out there. Now we got that. We got that Gye-Nyame ambrosia coffee, right? And it will be available at the market. I'm just, I'm just saying, man, family, listen. Now, another important piece for the market because what it does now. Now I brought up the teen unemployment rate. So we're going to be able to possibly, if we do this right, be able to employ some of the young people that, that's been in Gye-Nyame. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, boom, one, knocking off some of those. There ain't a lot, but putting young people to work. Second, it also gives individuals room to fail. What do I mean? Because one of the aspects of being black in America is that you don't really have an opportunity to fail. When we go into business as black people, family, I want y'all need to really check this out. We get one chance, especially if you're dealing with money. You get one chance. So now, what if we were to provide a safe cocoon where people could come and say, hey, I got an idea, I got some prototypes. I'm gonna see if people might be interested. I got a certain design for a t-shirt, or I'm trying to come up with a comic book. What if they could create this product and experiment on a group of people that's coming in? If you have a market, you give people an opportunity to find what it is their passion is. You give them an opportunity to share their passion with the world, and they don't have to worry about the overhead of the cost of a building. You understand what I'm saying? So what we're doing is we got an incubator. We also got something where we can employ some young people, as well as have some older people around there doing stuff, and it gives us an opportunity to learn and to practice organizing large groups of people and being able to keep those large groups of people safe, which are all important when you talking the concept of nation building. At least I think so. Shit. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, that carbonation ain't no joke. Lord, let's try the coffee. All right. Since nobody calling in, I'm gonna go and get myself together for this meeting, and I want to thank y'all for your time. I want to thank y'all for joining us once again on the journey. Make sure you like and share, because this is a growing movement. We growing slowly but surely. Those that want to be on the black signal so that you know, like for example, if we get this market thing popping off, or we got some other cultural holidays coming up, text GNJ, that's GNJ, to 77292. For those that want to be part of the Daily Toasters and the family, Daily Toasters get text everything. You don't believe me? Kwame on the line, ask him. He get texts for everything, right? Because that's the special forces. You get texts for everything. So all the shows you get texts for. And that means that on that Umoja Dunia, those work days, those 5 days of the week, we're sending out texts between 5:15 and 5:30 every morning to let you know that the Daily Toaster is starting. So you get text to know when the Daily Toaster is starting. You get text for Folk Tales for Grown Folks. You get text for tribal quotes. That's all in the toaster. So you text toaster you text toaster to 77292. Okay? Y'all got it? Very simple. Very easy. Just follow those instructions. Now, if you got a special show that you want, you just want Folk Tales for Grown Folks, you text FFGF to 77292. If you want tribal quotes, just tribal quotes, text tribal, TRIBAL, to 77292. Now, if you just want to be on the black signal, G&J to 77292. This just lets you know about the activities when we have our groups. For example, if there's a prom going on, or some type of a festival that's going on, or there's some type of new black business that's opening. You know what I'm saying? I'm building that list so that we can let people know all throughout Ohio, because this anywhere in actually in the United States where boom somebody send me some information, I could text out the information to everybody on the black signal. For those that just want that want all of it, that's toaster. You get everything. If you just got a specific show that you want, right? You text me that show. But now also the people that's on the shows, you get all the text for the black signal as well. Y'all got it? I salute you, and I am out. Let somebody on the line. One love. Okay, cool. Kwame gonna be at the meeting. All right. I'll see you there, sir. Let me go and get off of here. Peace, family. Remember, like and share.